An internal Capitol Police document reveals that officials were worried on January 6 about the wrong group of people, counter-protesters who would oppose the Donald Trump supporters who ultimately stormed the U.S. Capitol and attacked law enforcement officers, Politico reported Friday. Counter-protesters will be expected to attempt to gain access by entering shrubbery and other natural fixtures, reads the 17-page report, the Civil Disturbance Unit operational plan, that outlined police strategy for the day of the electoral vote certification by Congress. In fact, one of the 5 mission objectives listed was to establish and maintain a fixed march route while excluding access to counter-protesters to minimize potential for violent interactions, stated the report, which was viewed by Politico. The plan was for police to accompany the marchers from the Stop the Steal rally, which was led by the then-president, to build outrage over his election loss, and to take action to block counter-protesters from entering the march route and destinations west of the Capitol, according to Politico. Instead, violent chaos erupted when Trump supporters stormed police barricades to breach the Capitol building. Days before the insurrection, Trump ordered then-acting Defense Secretary Christopher Miller to fill a request for a National Guard deployment on January 6 by the District of Columbia's mayor, but again, to guard against the wrong group of people. Do whatever is necessary to protect pro-Trump demonstrators, executing their constitutionally protected rights, Miller quoted Trump as saying in testimony before Congress earlier this year. Trump, in a January 6 video message on Twitter, told rioters, "We love you. You're very special." The police failure over their assessment of the threat from counter-protesters, who were not a notable presence that day, was just one of officials' major misjudgments. The internal report also boldly declared, "At this time there are no specific known threats related to the joint session of Congress Electoral College vote certification," according to Politico. An unidentified whistleblower and former Capitol Police officer early this month slammed department leaders' failure to accurately judge the January 6 risk as the single greatest intelligence failure in the history of the department. The whistleblower recounted watching top officials mostly sitting there, blankly looking at the TV screens showing real-time footage. See the video above. A Capitol Police spokesperson told Politico on Friday, "As the department has said publicly time and time again, we knew some people were planning violence. No law enforcement or intelligence agency predicted the large-scale attack that ended up happening."